All right, I had one of my new guys come through the gym today, and we did some posing work. And I took a couple before and after photos, and I just kind of wanted to show a couple things that we can change, some minor changes that make big differences. So Jacob hired me the other day. He wants to do a show next year. Came through, mandatory front double bicep. If you notice in the before photo, he's not really presenting this at his best. These photos were taken 5-10 seconds apart from each other. You could almost say this is a 3-month transformation. But so the first thing that we do is every pose starts from the ground up. So his feet got turned ever so slightly out. He buckles, kind of bent the knees ever so slightly and spread the ground with his feet to activate his quads a little more. You can see how much better that framed that out, makes his quads look much bigger. The next thing that we do is we pull the hips back. In every pose, your hips need to be the furthest thing away from the judges for the most part in your front and rear shots. Bodybuilding is all an illusion. We want to create a Y taper. So if we bring the chest ever so slightly forward and we bring the hips backwards, it can add to that Y taper and make you look much bigger than you actually are. You can potentially outpose somebody and may move up a couple spots too. Exactly the same thing for the rear. If you're hitting a rear double bicep, you want your hips away from the judges, so towards like the back curtain or the screen or whatever is behind you, so that your shoulders are closer and your hips are further away from the judges, giving you that bigger Y taper. So moving on up, we actually brought his chest down a little bit and rolled the elbows up and under, a little bit more of a flare, and then had him pull a vacuum through the midsection. So this is a much better look for him, and this took us all of maybe 10 or 15 seconds to change. So don't get on stage rocking a weak front double bicep.